Let's talk about how to play the C major scale on guitar. Now, if you're a beginner guitarist or you're an advanced guitarist, you want to make sure you know the C major scale because this is going to be the foundation for playing millions of songs, and it's also going to help you understand theory and concepts like what a key is and creating melodies on your guitar. So the first thing we need to cover is what is the C major scale on guitar? Well, the C major scale is a group of 7 notes, and those notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So you'll notice that those notes are all natural notes, meaning they don't have sharps or flats in front of you. You don't have like a C sharp or a D flat in there. They're all just the natural notes. Now, if you played this on piano, it would just be all the white keys. You would start on C and play all the white keys all the way up to C, and you'd get the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So on guitar, let's take a look at this. We've got the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Then we can play the open 4th string. Then the 2nd fret on that same string, 3rd fret. So those are the notes C, D, E, F. And then we have the open 3rd string, G, 2nd fret on that string, A, open 2nd string, B, and then 1st fret on the 2nd string, that is C. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now you may be wondering, well, what fingers should I use to play those notes? Well, what I would do for this first pattern is match the fingers to the frets. So for example, if you play the 3rd fret, you're going to use your 3rd finger, which would be the ring finger. Then we're going to play open, then middle finger, ring finger, open, middle finger, open, index finger. So they match up. And this is something called playing from a position, which spans 4 frets. So, if I started in 1st position, I would play 1, 2, 3, 4, and just use all my fingers like that. And this helps you develop a proper way to play the scale so that you're not working too hard. For example, if I played all the notes with just 1 finger, you see how much more work that is. You can see my hand is moving around a lot, but if you can stay in one position, like if you look at the back of your hand, when you play with one finger, you're jumping all over, but when you play from a position, you move way less, and that's going to make it sound way smoother. So from there, let's talk about picking. To start, I would play all of these notes on down picks with the strum hand. Now, this C major scale follows a specific formula. There's a specific set of what we call intervals, which is the distance between 2 notes to the scale. So let's talk about that next. So if I start on C and I go up to the next note, D, that's what we call a whole step, okay? So we have whole steps, which are 2 frets, like C to D, and then we have half steps, like E to F here, that's 1 fret. So it's gonna go like this. It's gonna go whole step, half step. Then whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So it goes whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And that's the formula for a major scale. So wherever you start, like for example, if I started on this C here, it would be 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, or whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. All right, next let's fill out all the notes in this position. So instead of playing, I'm playing the C chord, by the way, here. This is from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. It's just an open C chord. That's the chord that goes with this scale. Now we can expand on this and play, we can start on the low E string and play open, 1, 3, then open, 2 on the 5th string, and then continue the scale, just like we did before. And we can keep going, 3, open, 1, 3. And that gives us all of the notes here in this position. So how do you practice the C major scale? Well, a great thing to do is to practice this with a metronome. So whether you've got your phone or you use an old school metronome, or you just go on Google and type in metronome, you can get one right on Google. And that one actually sounds pretty good. But here I just set it to 65. And this is giving me a click, and then I'm gonna try and play on every click. So let's take that first C major scale and give it a try. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again. 2, 3, 4. You could also go back down like this. Now, practicing this is going to help you develop your accuracy and control in your picking. And it's also, as I mentioned, gonna set the foundation for playing millions of songs. And to help you really put this together anywhere on the neck, I wanna give you a gift that shows you the 5 patterns that I use to play this anywhere on the neck. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, and you can grab this right now while it's still available, or I left a link in the description below. You can just click that and get this sent to you right away. Now, some other songs you could check out. You could check out The Beatles' Let It Be, or No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley, or Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. These are all great examples of songs that are in the key of C. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and for more scales, check out this video next.